Madridistas, what's happening, guys? International break is so close to being done, and we're back with another Blancos Banter. My guy, the Football Matrix, hopping on the channel with me too. He was on last week with Sam, but I had to go one-on-one with him, guys. Make sure to
Let's go.
subscribe to the Football Matrix too. His link is in the title of this video and the description. Matrix, what's happening, mate? What's happening? I love the fit. I love the shades. I love the pin. We were chatting about it backstage. He's representing. He's representing. I need a pin. I need something here too. So
You can call me Don Matrix now, Mawala. Yeah, Don Corleone style. No, but thank you once again, Dali, for the opportunity to create some content with you, my brother. I appreciate it a lot, as always, my brother. It's an honor to appear on your channel. Guys, smash the like button for Dallyfc. Smash the subscribe button to Dallyfc. Smash the subscribe button to my channel too. I'm getting closer to 1K subscribers, my brother.
need that soon.
Need to reach that minimum before Christmas. So just hit the subscribe button immediately. But thank you, Daddy, once again. And let's have a good time.
We're going to have a good time, guys. Appreciate everybody hopping in here too. Dave, shout out to Dave too for the raid too. Shout out my guy Barca Reacts. We don't like your team, but I like you, mate. I like
Big
you.
up,
So appreciate you hopping in here too. International break. We are so close for it to being over. I was watching a little bit of the France-Iceland game just a little bit ago. Kylian Mbappe getting on the scoreboard. It is a pen Mbappe. You could be saying that too. I did watch Olise absolutely betray and to give Iceland a goal too. But what's your thoughts about international break, mate? Anybody in particular stood out?
First of all, I would say all goals. At the end of the day, all goals count the same. It don't matter if you score from the middle of the pitch or you just score a penalty. At the end of the day, a goal is a goal. You still need to have good mentality and have ice in your veins to score penalties. You're not going up against bombs. You're going up against good keepers too. Sometimes, not all of the time, but sometimes. But the international break, to be honest with you, my brother, the season just started and we have already an international break. I'm sick of international breaks. Friendlies here and there. Mawala, what's the point of playing friendlies? These are people too. And then people complain that players get muscle injuries. Oh, this player is made out of glass. He's not made out of glass, Mawala. He's in a labor camp. This is what people don't understand. He's doing labor, Mawala. He's not playing football. He's doing labor. He has a game every 2 weeks. Every 2 days he has a game. You know how demanding it is. You're not going to a park and playing against your friends. You know, this is football at the highest level. It's very demanding physically. Like most people don't even understand this stuff. But yeah, man, I'm just happy that we are back this weekend.
Finally back. Yeah, you're right though. I mean, the international break, shout out to Don Carlo though. I mean, you came up cosplaying as Don Carlo, but shout out to Don Carlo for not calling any of the Brazilians up. I very much appreciate that because Vini could have gone, Rodrigo could have gone, Endrick still coming back from injury too. But even like Militao, I mean, shit, I wouldn't have been surprised if Militao goes to Brazil, gets hurt, and we're just screwed. You know what I mean?
I'm happy, bro.
Shout out to Don Carlo. We got a couple of holidays. I saw Rodrigo posting the pics in Greece and stuff. So shout out to R. Can't forget the R for him. But yeah, I'm happy. Hopefully, chat, you're gonna have to let me know about the France versus Iceland game since we're live here. I won't be able to watch any of that too. But just let me know if Kiki gets a goal or anything, or Tchouameni gets on the board too. Very curious.
Tchouameni be cooking. Tchouameni.
He was looking good.
From the not only from the international break, I have to be honest, from the beginning of Xabi Alonso era, he has been the standout player. I have to be honest with you. Like, I think Xabi Alonso can see his qualities and he has tweaked his system so he suits Tchouameni the best. And he's right now, that's the best version of Tchouameni I have seen in a Real Madrid shirt so far since he joined us. He was very good next to Toni Kroos too, but it feels like he's the main man in the midfield now. Like when he was playing next to Toni Kroos was the guy that has the ball most of the time. I was dictating the tempo of the game, dealing the ball around the pitch. But right now he's carrying that job, but from a deeper role than Toni. But in France as well, what are those passes? If I can see that every game, I'm telling you, we would be cooking. But he needs to keep it up every game.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's the thing with with Tchouameni, you know, you'd watch him in the Euros. I'd watch him whenever he's at France, and I'm like, I'm seeing him crossing the ball. I'm seeing some of these through balls, the vision, the creativity from this guy, not giving, you know, a shit, shooting the ball, sniping, getting a goal every once in a while too. And then it seems like it's a lesser version sometimes at Real Madrid. I do agree with you though, mate. I think Xabi Alonso is kind of unlocking him a little bit more to reach his full potential. And that's what I'm hoping we can see for all the players. But hopefully it can continue. But yes, Tchouameni, I would agree with you right now. He's going to another level. And the level that when we paid 100 million from Monaco, this is kind of what I expected, especially he needs to be considered like the next up and coming, the best DM in the world. And I think I don't know if he's there just yet, but he's on the cusp of it too. At the end of the year, I wouldn't be that surprised if he's the best DM in the world. So
I think we just need to be patient and see how the season will be, because at the end of the day, the season only started. Like, I know that our performances can get much better. Like, I know that we can go up many more levels. Okay, but the season just started. I can see, at least I can see improvements in the team. Of course, if you think about what happened to us last season, I'm telling you, I'm still hurt. The wound is still fresh. I haven't forgotten about anything from last season, because this club killed our dignity. I'm telling you, at the end of the season, I had zero dignity. Everyone was laughing at me because I'm a Madridista. And it hasn't happened so many times in my life that people are laughing at me for being a Madridista, yeah? Like, we have been winning stuff too, but I need revenge this season. The only thing that will make me calm down is revenge. I need to take revenge against all of them. I need to shut everyone up. Again, realize them who we are. We had one bad year and everyone treat us like we are, I don't know, Everton. Yeah. Spurs never won anything. But about 17 years, we didn't touch any trophies. This is how people behave. Yeah. It's not an excuse from what happened last season, though, because I have to be honest here. We embarrassed ourselves last season. We done it to ourselves. We had 7-point gap above Barcelona in the league. We bottled it. Every El Clasico, we bottled it. What I witnessed in Real Madrid last season, I had never seen my team behave like that. But what I'm used to, when Real Madrid is going down, they even wake up and perform even better and do remontadas, even if there is 5 minutes left of the game. And last season, Barca is doing remontada on us. We are 2-0 up, and they make a remontada in one half. And I'm doing a watch along, Mabala, and people are killing me, laughing at me. Everyone, 50 people in the chat laughing at me. I need revenge.
I'm happy. Mate, I'm happy I was not live for that watch along, because I was talking mad shit when we were up. Mad. So, yes, I would 100% agree with you. Revenge is coming. I think we need to be patient, and we need it this season.
There is no patience.
I'm just saying we will be there very soon too. You know what I mean? El Clasico is coming up. That's what I mean in terms of patience. That's what I'm talking about.
All I'm saying is, either you do the job. If you can't do the job, I don't care who you are. You can be Santiago Bernabeu himself. If you can't do the job, get out of the club immediately and let someone else come in that can do the job. This is Real Madrid. We are not a club that should just be sitting and saying, oh, we just want trophies. We can go 2-3 years without trophies. I'm not trying to sit here and see Real Madrid go without major trophies for 2-3 seasons. If we end the season without a major trophy, Xabi out immediately. I need minimum one major trophy, Mabada. Look at the squad that we have, Dali. Look at the quality of the players that we have in our squad. Like, I'm even generous. I'm demanding one trophy, because look at the players.
You're saying, mate, though, you're saying major trophy. Are you saying La Liga or Champions League if he wins
minimum neither? One of them. Minimum. I ain't gonna accept nothing less than that. What I witnessed last season, I'm telling you, you have to redeem yourself. You killed us Madridistas last season. You need to take a look at yourself in the mirror, yeah? And realize what you did to us last season. These players, they can go and hide in their bubble. Yeah, they are earning hundred thousands of euros weekly and working my ass off every day. And I get a shitty paycheck at the end of the month. Well, I'm not gonna say shitty paycheck, but compared to this man, it's a shitty paycheck though. It's nada. It's like pocket money for them.
Pennies. Yeah.
Pennies. And these man, okay, they can go and hide and still get your money, live in your mansion, enjoy, go rehab. People will massage you.
Yeah.
You will get rehab, everything, good food. Us fans, Babara, we have to sit here and deal with everyone. The whole media, the whole people, our friends, our family members, everyone will kill you. So you need to redeem yourself, Babara. We fans, we deserve way more than that. We are not a shit club. We are the biggest club in the world. We have to demand trophies all the time. I want Real Madrid to be the best club in the world consistently. I don't want to see us drop off like that. I can accept that we're gonna eventually lose, but there are ways of losing as well. If you lose like you are losing last season, getting embarrassed, like teams ran all over us, Mawada.
True.
You think I'm gonna sit here and see that on the TV and say Xabi in?
No, I get what you're saying, mate. It depends. It depends. I think when we take a look at the schedule and we take a look at like the end results, of course, if everybody is healthy and we should be achieving exactly what we should be achieving, which is winning a major trophy, whether it is La Liga or Champions League. But the way that we've been having injuries and stuff like that too, I am taking into account. So we will see. I am almost demanding a major trophy just based off what Real Madrid is, what we should be winning. That is what my expectations are. So, but we'll see. Let's talk about one thing though. Big up to Carlo again. He brought Rafinha to Brazil, but not
good.
The
Call him up every time.
Every time. 90 minutes every single time for him too. But shout out to Harrison saying, I'm excited about Camavinga pressing his tight control wearing style when round 4 comes back. I wanted to talk to you about Camavinga and Endrick because I believe that we will be seeing Camavinga very, very soon here. Yes. Expectations for let's do Camavinga first, and we'll talk about Endrick too, just in a bit.
Okay. Should I go?
Yeah, go for it, mate. What do you think?
Okay. I would say Camavinga, once again, I told you that last time as well when me and Sam were on your show. And I told you that I think his style actually suits Xabi Alonso. Just like the chat said, big up the guy that sent the chat. He's amazing in tight spaces. He's very techy. And he can defend as well. I'm telling you, people underestimate his defending. He's very good at defending too. So I want to see rotation in the team. He's a much better option than Dani Ceballos, at least. I don't want to see Dani Ceballos enter the pitch before Eduardo Camavinga. Dani Ceballos is a player that I want Real Madrid to get rid of immediately, as soon as possible. Just get rid of Dani Ceballos and upgrade in that position. Camavinga is still just 22, 23 years old. He's a spring chicken still. Mm-hmm. He has minimum 8-9 years left in his career.
If healthy.
If healthy.
Yep.
So let's use the guy. We know his qualities. He has become clutch for Real Madrid too. So let's use him. I think he can rotate with Tchouameni. He can rotate with, I don't know.
Fede is what I think.
I think Fede is the only... Look, there are a couple of players that I would say I need them in the starting 11. Yeah. Okay, unless we are facing like a Division 3 team in Copa del Rey. If it's La Liga or Champions League, I want to see these players on the pitch. Dean Huijsen, number one, has to be in there. I think anyone else going into that defense to replace Dean Huijsen, we will struggle. Our defense will struggle. The next one is Kylian Mbappe. I need Kylian Mbappe to score 50 goals minimum this season. This is what I want.
I said 60. But I'm talking all comms. I said all comms, but yeah.
I need more goals than you scored last season.
100%,
I need to see you upgrade every season. If you score 50 this season, next season I'm going to demand 60. This is how I work, Mamada. You are Kylian Mbappe. We paid you 150 million. Signing on bonus, in your pocket. Forget about PSG taking a share. You took all of it yourself, 150. This is Saudi money. I'm telling you, we gave this guy. We gave this guy Saudi salary.
True.
So I'm demanding, and you telling me, oh, you want to be like CR7. You want to be like CR7, my brother. I need 50 plus goals for minimum 4 or 5 years straight. This is what Ronaldo gave me. You want to be CR7? Go ahead, my brother. You are in Real Madrid already. Write your history.
Cristiano averaged, I'm pretty sure, more than a goal a game at Real Madrid.
He has more goals than appearances. Real Madrid all time, and he has played 400 plus games for Real Madrid. So that's all you need to know about that guy.
Yeah. No, I'm very high expectations when it comes to Kylian Mbappe today. Shout out to chat too. I saw the pen. He gets an assist, it looks like, too. So very, very good. When it comes to Camavinga is not a part of the France team. He is back and he's actually training right now too. I do think it's going to be interesting to see. I would agree with you. I'm putting Camavinga in there way before Dani Ceballos too. And I think figuring out exactly where we can use Camavinga, his best fit, right? I think he's an 8. I think sometimes he can play as a 6. I don't think he's as good as a Tchouameni. Tchouameni's fantastic as a 6, Even at left back, at times, I think we can see Camavinga. I do think, though, I would probably be rotating him with Fede Valverde. Obviously, I want Fede Valverde. I think that we can be rotating.
I'm going to tell you why, though.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Okay, first of all, Fede Valverde is a right-sided midfielder. In the 3-man midfield that we play, Fede operates on the right. Camavinga operates on the left. True. So what I think Xabi will use Camavinga as a left-sided midfielder. When Carreras is bombing forward, Camavinga will drop and operate as a left back. Same thing that Fede is doing on the right side when Trent is going up. Because when Trent is going up, Fede is covering that right back position. So I think if Xabi uses Camavinga, is going to be that scenario that he will cover for Carreras, and then we will even see maybe Carreras overlap even more, because right now he has Arda Güler on his side. And Arda Güler, he doesn't really have the physical attributes or the defending capabilities to cover for Carreras and operate as a left back. Güler can't do that. Camavinga easily Camavinga can do that. And Arda, he will need rotation too. He can't be starting every game. He needs to be rotated as well. Otherwise, he's going to break down. He's young and he doesn't look like a biggest guy on the pitch. So we have to think about that too. We don't want to ruin the guy too early.
Yeah, I think what you could do is you could swap Arda to the right side. If you're playing Carvajal behind, I think you could possibly do that too, and have I agree with you though. Camavinga is a left-sided player, and Arda Güler at times can be a right-sided player too, just because of his left foot. But you cannot have a Franco, a Arda, a Trent. That is, you are expecting.
No, then you're done.
Terrible. Yeah.
You need to, if you're playing Trent, you must have Valverde next to him. I'm telling you, every time Trent plays, I need to see Valverde on the pitch. I'm not trying to see anyone else with Trent. I need to have Valverde is the only guy that has the energy and the pace and the power, everything to cover up for Trent. And we all know Fede can operate everywhere on that right-hand side. Right wing, right central midfielder, right back. He can cover the whole right side of the pitch.
No, he's a monster. Obviously, you and I, we will never say anything bad about Fede Valverde, just in terms of what he is as a player. Yeah, he's fantastic. He does everything. He does the things, though, that when you look at FotMob, when you look at a sofa score and stuff, that go unnoticed. You know what I mean? But if you watch the game and you watch what Fede Valverde brings, top 10 player in the world, in my opinion, too.
I would say one of the most complete players in the world.
I said a hot take last season, mate, and I want to hear from you what your thoughts are on this since we're talking about him. I said if we fully converted him to be a right back, I think he'd be the best right back in the world. That's what I think.
I don't really know about that, because I have to be honest, he got cooked against Arsenal away.
I'd have to go back and rewatch it. He's playing out of position, but like if you switch them where that's what he was week in and week out, think of the pace, the defensive ability, the passing, and everything. The guy's played as a right winger in a final before. You know what I mean? He's a right center mid.
I want him higher up in the pitch.
So do I. I'm just saying.
The right back. He has qualities. Imagine I traveled to Madrid. Yeah, I watched Real Madrid versus Athletic Bilbao at Santiago Bernabeu, and I was sitting there until the 88th or 89th minute, and it was still 0-0. And I was like, my God, I traveled all the way to Madrid to watch a game, and I don't even witness a goal. Forget about my team winning. I don't even see a goal. The game gonna end 0-0, and Mawala, he scored a banger. Fede
Bangers
scored,
only.
like he scored one of his best goals, and the stadium exploded, bro. I was there. It was a crazy experience, to be honest with you. So Fede, he's my favorite player in the squad because his mentality too. Like he's a really passionate player.
Captain.
He dies for that club.
True.
I'm telling you. True Madridista. Federico.
Yeah. My boy.
My brother.
Speaking of midfield, though, shout out to you, Omar. Tchouameni got a red. I'm going to have to see.
Rest. Come back to Madrid and rest, bro. Just come back to Madrid.
Omar was saying, though, I don't know how that's a red.
Avoid injury, red card. Just go home. Go home.
Strategic. Don't care. Nope. Don't care.
I don't care about international teams. Only Real Madrid, my brother.
Yep.
Forget about all of you.
Yeah, I would agree with it. Luxon, appreciate you hopping into one of the members. Favorite is Federico Valverde. You and Matrix, mate, 100% too. I love them all. It's like choosing your favorite child. You know what I mean?
I don't love them all.
You don't love them all?
I didn't love Jesus Vallejo. But get out of the club immediately. You think I love Dani Ceballos right now?
That is fair too.
David Alaba. You think I love David Alaba right now, Danny?
No, the male model. No. What do you think about this though? Real Madrid fan said, Dally, they should sell Danny and let Modric stay. Would you have liked to see that? Yeah?
I have to be honest with you. Look, I can also understand why the club let him go. It was the right timing. But if I just want to go based on my feelings, of course, I wanted to see Luka Modric just retire at Real Madrid. I think he deserved to retire at Real Madrid. And he was going to retire after the World Cup in next summer anyways. Yep. So it would be just his last season. And at the end of the season, he would just get a proper goodbye. And that's it. And Dani Ceballos, we are keeping Dani Ceballos. Okay? And we wanted to get rid of him at the end of the window. And I have to be honest, even though I don't rate Dani Ceballos, I'm happy that deal didn't happen because we would be short in the midfield. So even I don't like Dani Ceballos, he's still another body there. Maybe in some games he can be useful and we can like rest the main players and play that dirtbag.
Yeah.
And thank God he will leave at the end of the season.
Is he going to be gone? I don't know, though. That's the thing. I would agree with you, though. I did not want the deal.
He has 1 year left, Ali.
Until 26 or 27. I think he's till 27. We can look here.
Can you look it up? I think 26.
Yeah, we can. I'll look it up in just a second.
If he has still 2 more years, then
I'm pretty sure. Chat, we are doing it live too. Let's see, transfer market. I'm pretty sure that he's 27. But what I was going to say about the Dani Ceballos while we're multitasking is unless we brought somebody in, I didn't want him gone. And here's the thing. Yes. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you can bring in Thiago and stuff like that. Here's the thing. You can bring in Thiago now. But then we have Dani Ceballos as a backup option. It is until 2027. I am looking right now. His contract expires. But with 1 year left.
2027?
2027 is when it expires.
Next summer, we have to sell him.
I think we could sell him and maybe... That's fine.
5 million.
That's fine.
Before
we talk Endrick, since we're talking about Dani Ceballos, I wanted to hear from you too. There was some reports coming out there from Fabrizio Romano and stuff like that too about next summer, the midfield options that we have. Next summer, he expects Nico Paz to be coming back to Madrid.
Good.
I think we can be expecting that too. We'll talk about Nico Paz in just a second. And the other two that we apparently have links with is Kees Smit of AZ Alkmaar in the Netherlands. Alkmaar, yes. And if I said that wrong, sorry, appreciate you.
Not as, Marwala.
Are they ass? I don't know about that. But
they are as well.
Okay.
With respect, though. Marwala.
With respect. Of course, with respect. And then Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace. What's your thoughts on both of those players? I'll be honest, I've never seen the first guy play. I've seen his picture before. I've watched Adam Wharton a couple of times, but I want to hear from you if you've seen either of them.
The Dutch talent. But I have never seen that. I swear, right now when I think about it, like I think I have seen his picture maybe once, but right now when I think about it, I can't really see his face even
Can't
in
even
front of my
close your
face.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, my brother, I don't know anything about him.
Fair.
Adam Wharton, I have as well watched him a couple of times. I watch Premier League,
Yep.
like usually, like big teams and stuff. If I don't have anything to do, I watch Premier League too. Why not? I love football at the end of the day. Adam Wharton, he's okay. I would say he can be a useful option. He's very young too, but for the price that they are demanding, my brother.
What did we
No
see?
way in
What
hell.
was it in the chat? 100 million is what we were being
100
told?
million.
That no.
My brother, you
Half
ain't
of
Jude
that.
Bellingham. Yeah, we paid that money for Jude. You ain't Jude. When I look at you, I don't see Jude, my brother.
No.
You are another Angelo Steeler, you know, like you two, you are in the same bracket. With respect, though, my brother, yeah, but you're not really a marketable player. I don't really see you being a marketable player.
The only thing him and Jude have are they're both English. That's it. And it end of list. Midfielders, end of list, right?
I would look. I trust the Real Madrid scouting team. Like 9 out of 10 times, we have signed good players. I know David Alaba is shit right now, but David Alaba has done his thing as well in Real Madrid. He was a crucial part of us winning the Champions League with Karim Benzema. He started every game with Eder Militao. These two were our centre-back pairing that year when we won the Champions League. So David Alaba, at least he contributed with one big trophy. Not only that, we won the double that year. We won the La Liga as well. And I remember when he scored against Barca in the El Clasico as well. Yeah, in his first season in Real Madrid, I remember when he scored that banger with his left foot against Barca as well. I think we won that game 2-1. If I remember correctly. So David Alaba done his thing. He's earning way too much money. So I hope that he leaves. But I'm telling you, like usually when we sign players, they are usually good. Yep. So if the Real Madrid scouting team thinks that, I don't know, Keith Smith is a Real Madrid quality talent.
Up and coming, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe Wharton is a Real Madrid level, then we're going to bring him in. Start by money, so bring whoever you want, bro. Let's see new, fresh blood in the team. Why not?
I'm stingy with our money sometimes, but you know what I mean? You're right, it's not my money, but I'm stingy with how I want Real Madrid spending the money. But at the same time, I think I trust them overall. Yes, there's of course been a couple of examples, you know, Jovic before. Hazard. But here's the thing with Hazard. Hazard on paper was the right thing. We were very excited about Hazard. It just didn't work out. You know what I mean? I understand that too. But the one that I think it's going to be interesting to see is Nico Paz. I expect Nico Paz to be back next season for Real Madrid. Now, here's the thing. Does he actually stay at Real Madrid, or does Real Madrid get the $10 million buyback, 10 million euro buyback clause, and then turns around, sells him 85 million, 100 million, something like that? Or do you think he's a part of the team?
I would be good if we keep him and get him a run of play. And I would be good if we just take pay those 10 million and sell him for 80, I don't know, 90 million. Because this season already, Spurs were ready to pay 70 million for him. Imagine if he has another amazing season in the Serie A again this season. His value will increase. So if we just pay 10 million, maybe we can sell him for 85, I don't know, 90 million next summer to a Premier League team. Who knows, Bavada? These teams, they pay big money for players.
True, yeah.
This summer, we rejected 100 million from Spurs for Rodrigo as well. So these teams, they have
money.
Yeah, yep. Cash. This is what they have.
Moolah. They spend. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it.
Everything. They got that bread. They spend it. So we should rob them. If you want to sell a player to Premier League, just rob them. Treat them the same way they are treating other teams. Look at Benfica and Enzo Fernandez.
I don't disagree.
Look at Benfica and Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea, they tried so many times to lower the price. Benfica were like, Mabara, you either pay the money or he will stay at Real Madrid. Or, Benfica. He will stay at Benfica. And at the end of the day, Chelsea paid the money. So just treat them like that. You want the Nico Paz?
Hold them. Yeah.
You want Nico Paz, Mabara? 95 million. Come on, pay.
He's all yours then.
If Ekitike and these people can go for that type of
True.
money,
Yeah.
I want the same money for my player too. Sell him, and then, because look, to be honest with you, I rate Nico Paz and I think he's an amazing player. But if you talk about our midfield right now, I think we need a different profile of a midfielder than Nico Paz. Nico Paz as well, if you want to get his best abilities, he has to be closer to the goal.
Yep.
I need a player that plays more deep in the midfield, not so much close to the goal. We have enough number 10s. We have Jude, Arda, Franco, Brahim Diaz. That's 4 number 10s. Enough with number 10s. Nico Paz is a number 10 too. Enough with these pricks. And we are extending Brahim Diaz's contract, which means Brahim ain't going nowhere. So we ain't going to sell Brahim next summer. So, I don't know. Nico Paz, can you play it as an 8 or, I don't know, 6? Show me. If you can, then stay. Otherwise, go. Mawada, give me the money.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see exactly what happens with Nico Paz. I think that's going to be an interesting one to see. Let me just get the super chat really quick. Luxon Gideon, one of the members, to appreciate you very much, mate. So smash that big up to Dallyfc and Matrix. Luxon, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. Thank you again for being a member too. If you guys want to stick out in chat, like Luxon, like all the other members, so if you click the link at the top of the chat, you can stick out in the chat, become a member of the channel. If you guys are just hopping in here too, appreciate everybody hopping in here too. I know that you guys are giving me some updates right now too on some of the games too with what's happening.
I cannot give you an update. I saw footage from Real Madrid official Instagram account. But what a Jude on the training pitch with the ball.
I saw that. I was
like, already today is 9th of September, Mawada. You told me late September, early October. Already training with the ball? I don't know. I hope he's okay though.
I hope he's okay. I
said this on Chaos yesterday as well. If I see any signs that Jude has discomfort in his shoulder, I'm gonna have big problems with the club. I'm not trying to see what happened, Dali.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh,
yeah, you disappeared, bro.
I'm here. We'll figure it out, guys. We're doing it live. We're gonna do.
No. What I can just continue.
Yeah, you're good.
Fixing it. I'm telling you, if I see Jude during the game fall down on the pitch and he's holding his shoulder, when he gets up, he's holding his shoulder and he's in pain, I'm gonna have big problems with the club, because we should take it easy with him. We want Jude to be on his best form when he plays for Real Madrid. We are not in need to rush him back so early. I can understand if we rush him back for the El Clasico, but for these upcoming games in the Champions League and La Liga all the way up to the El Clasico, I don't want to see Real Madrid rushing Jude to come back to these games. We don't need to rush him. The El Clasico, I can understand, but El Clasico is in October. It's not now. So relax, Mawada, with Jude. And Dallyfc, welcome back, Mawada.
I'm back. Who the hell knows what happened or something? Barcelona fans are trying to control my camera, something like that. But
Deco trying to hack. Deco trying to hack.
Trying to get me to attend the Ballon d'Or ceremonies and stuff like that. It's not happening. I don't know what happened,
Fuck
guys.
the Ballon d'Or.
But we're here.
Sorry for cursing
I don't
on
care.
your channel, but
I don't care, mate. You're good. I was going to ask you about Jude, though. And, you're right. He was in training today. He was in training with everybody else today. He's not off to the side. And I don't know if that's something that Xabi Alonso's just doing, or if it's a sign to come. The thing I've seen before,
he didn't do full training, though. Sorry for interrupting.
That is good. No. I want you to. Yeah. That's
no. He was just just some exercises with the ball.
Okay.
Like he wasn't playing like a they play like a game against each other as well during this. He wasn't involved in this type of stuff. He got just some finishing drills. I saw some finishing drills, and that's it.
Okay. Well,
at the end of the day, he shoots the ball with his feet, not with his shoulder. So
that's
if
what
he can shoot the ball, then I want to train. Stay sharp on that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think the thing with Jude, though, I don't want him to be rushed. I don't want him to be rushed at all. Get back to being here whenever you're ready to go. You know what I mean? You're right. If I see discomfort, if I see him grabbing his shoulder, I mean, like, shit, something like that, out. Immediately out. Do not rush him at all.
The physio out. The whole if I see that the whole physio team sack immediately.
Yeah, well, because
I'm not
they
trying
weren't
to see
being
these type
smart
of
with it at
things.
all then.
But look, we have bringing new physio team for the club this season. So the whole physio team last season, they got sacked. You know that, right, Dali? And we have a whole new physio team at Real Madrid.
Yep.
But if he's coming, if you rush him back and I see him getting injured because of his shoulder again and stuff, then you are getting sacked. If I'm Perez, you are getting sacked immediately as well. You are getting paid, and you have to understand where you are. It's not easy for a doctor or, I don't know, a physio to get to Real Madrid. Usually you work at a hospital, Mabala, not at Real Madrid facility dealing with superstars. So it means that you have to be a top physio or a doctor to get to that level. So Mabala, use your brain. You're a well-educated people there. So use it. Don't rush him back. We need him, Mabala.
I don't disagree. I think that's the thing. Chat, appreciate everybody hopping in here too. But what I want everybody to kind of understand when it comes to Jude, do not expect him next game, the week after, anything like that. At the earliest, mid-October is what I would say. Mid-October is the earliest I would want to see him actually out there too, because it means he's had time to fully recover. You cannot rush recovery and stuff like that. You can't just automatically heal faster.
He's back for El Clasico.
I think so. I think he'll be there, but
I think at least you Barca fans again. Don't forget what he has done to you as well. You forget, right?
He'll be there.
He dunked on you home and away, last minute as well. So it burns even more. When you lose last minute, it burns even more. So don't forget what he has done. He had a good season last year, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna do the same thing this year as well. Yeah, maybe we are coming for that head this season.
Yeah, of course, I fully agree with my guy Matrix here too. If you guys haven't already subscribed to Matrix, look at him. He's got the pin, he's got the shades, he's dressed up to appear here on Dallyfc. Go subscribe to my guy Matrix. Link is in the title and the description. Very much appreciate it. We're trying to get him to 1,000 here very, very soon. Before, my goal for everybody in here, before the next international break in October too. And I think after that international break, after Matrix is at 1,000 subscribers, I think that's when we can expect Jude. I would say the earliest game is that Getafe game, right before we play Juventus and right before the first El Clasico.
I would say, help me to get to 1K before the El Clasico, Marwala, yeah?
I'm trying to rush it. I'm trying to get it even earlier for you, mate.
Rush it like Jude?
I'm trying to rush it like Jude, mate.
Until the El Clasico, I need to get to 1K. I'm not far away. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, we're working on it. We're trying to get it there. You guys are saying 2-2 Iceland right now? Okay.
Shout out to... I think offside.
Oh, offsides? Omar? Never mind, offsides. Tally. Iceland scored. Shout out to Iceland. I love Reykjavik. I'll be there again very soon. So if you guys are, if anybody, any Madridistas,
too. It's not far away.
I don't know what my camera's doing. We'll figure it out here. Sorry about that.
Fine. But I'm saying if you are willing to travel that far to Iceland, then Mabala, maybe you should just travel a bit further and come visit your boy.
We're gonna have to do it.
I'm not so far from Iceland, you know.
Just another flight away. It's a foul on Kanate, I think. Wait, no. Oh, it's gonna count. Okay.
What's the score right now, Dali?
2-2 is what we're seeing. 2-2. Oh, 2-1. It looks like FotMob updated it. So, Dally, no.
Dally's back again. Good.
I think it's my camera dying. I think I left it on by accident, but I'll keep turning it on and turning it off. But either way, guys, appreciate it. I know you guys want to see this face, this greasy little face, and everything like that.
You don't want to miss Dallyfc. Big up Dallyfc.
Appreciate it, mate. Let's talk Endrick, Bobby. He's gonna be back here very, very soon too. The guy's playing paddle, hanging out with his wife, stuff like that. Expectations for Bobby, mate. Oh, real quick before we do that, shout out to Luxon again with the super chat. Very much appreciate that, Luxon, guys. W's in the chat for Luxon. 2 super chats already. My question goes to Matrix. What do you think about the new FIFA referee rule on offside? Take it away, mate.
I would say I see it as a positive thing, to be honest with you, because I'm tired of killing the game with 10 minutes with VAR just to see like 1 millimeter of his little toes nail is in offside. So let's go and blow it as an offside goal. Well, at least let it be clear and obvious. Yeah, if you need to put the lines for 10-15 minutes to decide if it's an offside or not, why are you killing the tempo of the game? Why are you killing the game? Just let the game flow. Okay, if it's obvious and you can see it on VAR, like half of his foot is in offside, or I don't know, his whole leg is in offside, then I can understand you're gonna blow it. But these millimeters, I'm not gonna agree with that. But I think this new rule is like, even if just one of your legs is in the line with the defender, is gonna count as onside. I think this is how the new rule works. I don't mind it, to be honest. I'm tired. Like I told you, I want to see VAR as least
minimal as possible.
Yeah, I don't want to see VAR killing the game and killing the tempo. Sorry, guys. Sometimes my English gets stuck. English is my third language, so bear with me, my friends. I'm doing my best.
I can hardly speak one, guys. Hardly can speak one. So
bigger.
Yeah. No, I would agree with Matrix here. I would prefer VAR to have as little of impact as possible for Real Madrid. That's when it comes to those games, especially the last one for Real Madrid, where we had 2 offsides and 1 was a handball, stuff like that. I just beat the crap out of these teams where VAR doesn't even have to have any effect or anything like that. But Luxon, thank you again very much. Appreciate the super chat. Okay. Camera hook and stinker again. I think it's just dying. I think that's what it is. So we're going to keep turning it on and turning it off, but it is what it is. I want to hear from you though, mate. We were talking about Endrick.
Yes.
What's your expectations for Endrick coming in?
Daddy playing peekaboo with us guys today. Yeah, peekaboo, Marvel.
It's gonna keep happening until I let it like charge. I think you would think it would be charging, but it's not. But it is what it is. We're doing it live, baby. And here's the thing: it should probably pass. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna have to just keep turning it on, turning it off. But it is what it is. Endrick though, Bobby, is he gonna be in the starting 11 here soon? Could we see it? No.
So look, starting 11, I don't know. Maybe if he's in a Copa del Rey game against an easier opposition at Bernabeu or something like that, I can see Endrick play as a starter. But I think, again, majority of his minutes going to come as a substitute. But I don't really believe that he's going to get microwave minutes like he got from Carlo Ancelotti last season. Like you bring down the guy when it's like 5 minutes left and he's 18 years old and you expect him to go on and save the game for you. But you need to give him a run of game. When you gave him a run of game in Copa del Rey, you see what he done. He came up clutch. Yeah. He scored the most goals in the Copa del Rey for us. So what I want to see though, I want to see improvements from last season. I demand improvements from every player. I don't care about the age or position. I want to see improvements. Or if you are at the high level already, I want to see consistency from you throughout the whole season and from all the youngsters. I want to see improvements from every season. From each season, I want to see you improve to the next season. So if you scored, I don't know, can you look it up how many goals Endrick scored last season? I think it's like 9, 10.
I'll look it up.
Like all competition.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Let's see.
Tell me the number. I'm going to tell you my.
So he scored 1 in La Liga, and then he scored.
How many in Copa del Rey? 5?
Right now.
6?
It's loading. 5 in Copa, so 6 overall, and then I think he got 1 in Champions League. So that's what it
7
was.
goals.
Yep.
I want to see minimum 12 goals, 15 goals, all competition this season. If you give me that, I'm going to be satisfied with you. And I have been saying this, and I'm going to say it again, with these youngsters like Endrick, Franco Mastantuono, these people, I give you 3 seasons in the Madrid jersey. You have 3 seasons to prove to me that you are Real Madrid quality. If you are Real Madrid quality, then Mabara, you are more than welcome to stay. If not, let's cash in on all of them. I don't care you are Endrick. I don't care you are Franco Mastantuono. I don't care about none of that. You have to be Real Madrid level. If you're in Real Madrid level, then Mabara, cash in immediately. Upgrade. We have to be ruthless. We have to stay ruthless if we want to consistently win trophies, win major titles. We can't be too nice and kind. We have to be ruthless. This is a ruthless business. at the level that Real Madrid is, and we demand to be, no one has time and patience, brother. You need to hit the ground running. This is not a stepping stone. Like, this is not a place that, like, I will develop here and I can take it easy. When you are at Real Madrid, every movement you do is on the microscope. It doesn't matter if you are even 15 years old. If you play for the senior team, every movement that you do on the pitch or off the pitch is under the microscope. So, my brother, the pressure and everything is totally different. It's not like Franco or Endrick has joined Everton, I don't know, West Ham, one of these clubs. You are wearing the Real Madrid jersey. That jersey is holy, my brother. Some of the greats of the game has worn that jersey. Are you there still, Dally, with me?
I'm still here, guys. We're just figuring out this camera thing. We're doing it live, though. We're doing a live stream. We're working out camera. That's why we got Matrix live. Matrix is too fly to not be a little more full screen. Look at this outfit. You guys get the whole background and everything like that. You know, Matrix, I agree with you on everything you said. This is not, Real Madrid is a place where you should be a finished product. You're not exactly a finished product. Starting to come into your peak. You know what I mean? Your prime. Prime is exactly
big
what
up
I
Salam.
think.
Big up Salam in the chat, my friend.
Big up Salam. I just wanted to say that when it comes to Endrick, do you think he could benefit from a loan spell somewhere? And if it would be somewhere, where would you want him to actually go to?
To be honest with you, right now, I know that we will play a lot of games this season. So, to be honest with you, I'm not trying to really lose any player. Of course, if he gets regular playing time, he can benefit his development and he can develop quicker than maybe what we think. Maybe what it would take in to develop at Real Madrid. But at the same time, I need everyone in the squad. Yeah, I need everyone in the squad because I think we will need all of them, especially if you think about the style that Xabi Alonso plays. Big up Blancos as well, as always. But if you really think about the style that Xabi Alonso plays, is very demanding. It's demanding as hell. You need to run, and everyone has to run. So I think it's a smart thing to rotate between all of them. I think Endrick would be good enough to play maybe 30 minutes minimum, 35 minutes minimum, maybe even a whole half. Maybe you start him and you give him even 60 minutes in some games, and you change him out, I don't know, with Gonzalo, or maybe you start him next to Gonzalo. You give a rest to both Vini and Mbappe in that game. So True. I think everyone would get their fair amount of minutes, and I have way more confidence in Xabi Alonso to actually give this youngster some minutes than I did with Carlo Ancelotti. If Carlo was here, I would say loan out Endrick immediately. But with Xabi, no.
You know, I agree with you. Carlo, I don't even know if Carlo's going to call him up when it comes to the Brazil team for the World Cup and everything like that. So I think that's going to be interesting. Here's the thing, though, chat, and Matrix 2. We haven't seen Endrick with Xabi Alonso. We haven't at all, because he's just now training actually with Xabi Alonso. He hasn't had any opportunities to impress or not impress Xabi Alonso. We already seen what happened with like an Asensio, something like that, where he's like, okay, dude, I don't trust you.
Yes.
Endrick has to work his way up because he already trusts Gonzalo Garcia, and we've seen Gonzalo Garcia hasn't got that many minutes. But I do think I would like to see Endrick stay at Real Madrid this season. But if he's not getting the minutes because of all the other players that we have, because with Vinny's out there, Kylian Mbappe, Gonzalo Garcia, Rodrigo, Franco even getting starts over him too, I think it could be beneficial to loan him too. And Luxon said Endrick to Como, I wouldn't be that against it. It has to be a upper level team. So I don't know if Como, I would prefer him going, I said like a Newcastle before they figured out their whole striker situation.
I think Como will push for European football this season. They are the richest. Good. They are the richest club in the Serie A too. They have the richest. They have the richest owner in the Serie A.
Wow.
Como. Yeah, bro. They came up from nowhere.
I'm curious.
They have actually,
because I never heard of them before until like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
Exactly. So they came out of nowhere, and they have a very exciting project. They have signed big talents too.
Fabregas is there. Nico Paz is there.
Even
the bum
Fabregas is a talent.
Roberto.
Because when you think about the coaches, in terms of coaches, he's very young, so he counts as a talent. For managers, because he will compete with Guardiola. These men 60+ years, man. These are old people with 30, 40 years of experience in the world football. Maybe even longer than Fabregas has lived. I think Ancelotti has more experience in football than Fabregas has even lived on this planet. So he's an up and coming.
That's Javier said Como's richest club in the world, apparently more than City. That's crazy. Guys,
Newcastle is the richest club in the world.
Isn't it all Saudi?
The Saudi state owns Newcastle. The only reason they ain't spending crazy money is because of there is FFP. If there was no FFP there,
they'd be going
I wouldn't
wild.
even be surprised to see they break a 1 billion release clause. Mabada, I'm from the Middle East. I know how these people operate. Yeah, they have Mabada. Some of them, they have so much money, they buy an island as a gift for their son or something. They buy an island. You think 1 billion euros is something for him? Mabada, he will just throw it out of the window just for charity.
I need some Middle East friends to buy me a football club or something like that. Then we can get a football club. Anybody in the chat, I will happily take a football club, something like that too. Let us know. But yeah, I think Como could be good. That could be an interesting one. But when
I
it
would
comes,
like to see him actually being loaned out to a La Liga team.
You think
this
so?
Is what I would. Of course, we play in La Liga. I would say if
I don't disagree.
I would say Real Sociedad wouldn't be a bad option for him.
I was going to say Real Betis. I was curious.
Real Betis too. He would go and play with the GOAT for a season. Anthony the GOAT, Mawada. Go play with him for a season.
I'm happy Anthony's here in La Liga. I think it makes La Liga better. I'm happy Nico Williams is staying at Bilbao. I'm happy Anthony is at Real Betis. And I'm happy. I want La Liga to be good because it makes it exciting. If it's just Real Madrid, Barcelona, every once in a while Atletico Madrid, it's a lesser of a product. I would like those teams to be good. It makes it exciting and it makes it hard and not a cakewalk in where every game you kind of have to go in and be like, okay, we're facing off against somebody. So I don't disagree with you. Now, mate, we finally actually have Real Madrid football this weekend. Finally actually have it happening too. I was going to ask you though, it's going to be interesting. You guys who are just hopping in here too, just finishing the France game or the Portugal game, they're very much appreciated, guys. Subscribe to the Football Matrix. Link is in the top of the title and the description too. Like the stream for me too. And chat, I want you involved in this question too. Kylian Mbappe just played today. Vinny Jr., Rodrigo haven't played. They've been on holiday and stuff. I talked about the picks from Rodrigo in Greece and stuff. The guy's been chilling. Does Kylian Mbappe immediately get back in that starting 11 coming up on Saturday? Or are we seeing a rotation of something, whether it is a Vinny and Rodrigo starting with maybe Franco or something like that too? What's your thoughts about that, mate?
If this game was at Santiago Bernabeu, I could maybe see Mbappe getting a rest or something. But I think the fact that it's away against Real Sociedad, I know that Real Sociedad, they haven't been so promising so far. They haven't been looking promising in these first 3 games. But at the end of the day, you are traveling to Basque Country in Spain, and the people from that region of Spain are very passionate about their teams. So you already know that that stadium would be packed and rocking for the whole 90 minutes. So I would say we need a clinical striker in there like Mbappe, and I think maybe Mbappe would get taken off at the 60th minute, I don't know, 75th minute, and Gonzalo will come in and get more minutes than usual because last game he got like 2-3 minutes.
True.
So maybe this game he would get maybe a 15-minute run.
And I think he's been playing for the under 21 team or something like that too. So he's been gone too, Gonzalo Garcia. But yeah, I could see him getting some minutes for this one too. So I think I don't disagree with you too. What are you guys saying in the chat? He starts. I think he should. Let's see. He's going to be the rotation because it's an important match. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I agree with you guys. This is an important match this weekend. As you mentioned, mate, we are going to Basque Country. This is not at home in Santiago Bernabeu. This is a difficult game. I don't care how they've done so far. We are just getting back from international break, whether it's people over in France with Tchouameni getting a red card today, Kylian Mbappe getting a goal and assist, whatever it is, you are transitioning back to Real Madrid. It doesn't matter. You have the jet lag. You have all these excuses that are built up and stuff. And I think it's going to be interesting to see. I'll be honest, I expect some sort of rotation this week. I don't think it's going to be the same starting 11 that we saw the week before. Now, chat, and for you, Matrix, We
Go
talked
on.
about this before last week when Sam and I were on too. Does Franco start?
No way in hell. Franco starts. Franco on the bench. And when it comes to Gonzalo, I'm looking at the schedule right now, and I would say I wouldn't mind seeing Gonzalo actually start against Espanyol at home. So the
Okay.
game after Marseille,
Yep.
I would say, because we play Espanyol at Bernabeu 4 days after we play Olympic Marseille. So I think that that game, I wouldn't mind to see Gonzalo Garcia maybe get a start. Rodrigo as well get a start in that game too. Give Vini and Mbappe a rest, because just 3 days after that we are facing Levante away. So I wouldn't mind to have Mbappe and Vini fresh for Levante away, especially Mbappe, because if we want to beat Levante away, we need Mbappe in there from the start, because we know if he gets a chance, so far this season, if he gets a chance, he will
Going
bury
in.
them immediately. So
Yeah.
we need him in there against, in these tough games. We will really need Mbappe in there. I think he needs to. I think he will carry Real Madrid in terms of goals, not like fully, but like when it comes to goals, I think he will carry majority of the burden.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I would agree with you. I think that here's the thing too. Champions League starts, as you mentioned, Marseille coming up right after, a week from today too.
Yes,
That will be facing off against them. So we have the weekend game, and then you have the Marseille game, and then the schedule starts getting very, very hard for these players too. Very exciting for us Madridistas, though, who are watching these games. You know, we every other day basically we're going to be having a different Real Madrid game happening. So I am happy for that. I think it's going to be interesting. I would agree with you with when it comes to Franco. I don't want him to be starting. I would rather be seeing like a Gonzalo Garcia get the start, something like that too. Even I would not be opposed to Rodrigo starting on the right wing. I don't think that's going to be happening. I think he's going to only be left wing from now on.
Yes.
And it's going to be more of a rotation thing. But I would still rather see Franco over Brahim, to be honest with you. I would still rather see that. But at the same time, maybe we could do something where Franco is more in the middle, something like that too. I don't know, because the thing with Franco, I still don't think he's a right winger. He did start for Argentina during the international break at the right wing, right mid position sort of thing.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I think it's too early. Like I told you, I have no expectations from Franco Mastantuono. Now, if he ain't performing and the manager will insist of starting him on the right wing, I'm gonna have problems with the manager. I want my manager to have the same energy with everyone. Just like you dropped Trent because he had a bad performance versus Osasuna, just like you dropped Vini for having a bad performance against Osasuna. I want to see Franco get dropped for Real Sociedad away after the performance that he had last game against Mallorca. I think he deserves to be dropped, just like everyone else. Now, if it's Brahim playing, our options at the right wing are limited right now.
That's true.
And I hope that we change the formation so the right wing and the left wing goes out of the window and we just play with the wing backs and the double strikers. I just hope that we do that. But if we're gonna insist of playing this system, then I would say right wing will also be an option that we have to go into the market and attack. If we're gonna insist of play, because Franco and Brahim, these two ain't enough.
No, man.
Not good enough options for Real Madrid. If I have Franco and a bad boy right winger in there, that maybe Franco can rotate with him and develop slowly, and he's not the main man. He doesn't have to start every game. We already have the main right winger in there, and Brahim maybe, I don't know. But what we're gonna do with Brahim? Because like I told you, we just extended Brahim's contract, so he ain't leaving Real Madrid. So I guess we have to deal with him there.
Yeah, I think he's a role player. You know, that's the thing. When we extended him, I think that was during Xavi.
Javier,
still.
yes, Javier. Sorry, but he's right, bro. He's right. We could play him there as well.
I could see that. At least when it comes to this game this weekend against Sociedad, my things that I'm going to tell everybody to look for is when that squad list comes out. Is Camavinga in the squad list?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think Camavinga will be in the squad list. I'll tell you right now. I think both Endrick and Camavinga will be in the squad list, but that is something I'm going to be very much looking to see.
I saw some reports that Camavinga is not really back yet. I think he was like partially part of the training yesterday too.
Was Jude more involved in the training than Camavinga today?
No.
No?
Think
Okay,
like
okay,
same.
okay.
I think same level. I think Camavinga also participated in some drills, but he didn't complete the full training. And if you don't complete the full training, then I don't think you're gonna be part of the squad yet. Maybe for the Champions League against Marseille, he can be back, or maybe against Espanyol at home. But I don't really think he's fully back for this game. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to start at least. That's what I would say. I don't think they're going to start. But at least when it comes to the squad list, whenever that comes out Thursday, Friday, whatever, look for those two. Those are the two names I'm very curious to see. Are they ready? Or like Matrix just said too, maybe it's the Marseille one. But that's something we'll be, of course, looking forward to. I will be doing a instant reaction on my channel. And, of course, Matrix will be doing his too. And we'll, of course, be talking about it, match previews and everything like that coming very soon for that too. But Matrix, one final question for you, mate. Appreciate you hopping on here too.
Thank you
guys,
so much.
If you haven't subscribed to Matrix, please do that.
Big
Link is in the title and description. Like the stream too for me if you guys want more content like this. Very much appreciate the chat. Last question. I've asked Will this. I've asked Dave this. It's been different opinions too. I'm curious to hear from you. Who is a player that's never played for Real Madrid that you wish did?
Lionel Messi.
Messi.
If I had Ronaldo on the left and Messi on the right in their prime, we would have 50 Champions Leagues now, not 15. It would be 50 Champions League trophies. And I think, imagine if Messi gets 50 goals plus every season. And we already know that Messi he gets more than 30 assists a season as well. So I think even Ronaldo would benefit of having Messi next to him. And these two, I'm telling you, of course, my brother, even though I'm a diehard Madridista, I still believe that you get more out of Messi than Ronaldo. Of course, I'm a Madridista, and who I want in my team, I want Ronaldo because I hate Messi.
Yeah.
But I'm not denying his footballing ability at all. Ronaldo is a top finisher, but at the same time, he needs service. Messi, he doesn't only score goals, he creates a lot of goals as well. Players playing next to Messi will automatically get better too. So this is my opinion. And if I had Messi, I'm telling you, of course, there is no other player I would choose. Who is better than Messi that I can choose that hasn't played for Real Madrid? You tell me.
Well, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that because
Who would you have? Who would you have, Dally?
Well, so I have two players that, I think Messi's a great choice, obviously. I was going to say, before I tell you who I think, I'm curious about the chat. If both Messi and Cristiano joined Real Madrid at the same time and are on both wings, who's better? Who's better? Who is scoring more goals? Who has more GA? And who? Because
GA.
But listen. But if they're on the same team, you still think Messi's going to have more everything?
Yes.
But I actually think that one's interesting thing to think about because Cristiano is going to have a lot more goal opportunities too because of what Messi's bringing to him. So I don't know. That one would be an interesting one.
I think if Messi played in the same team as Ronaldo, I'm telling you, I could see him maybe get 30 assists alone only to Ronaldo. Now forget about maybe Benzema in the middle. Yeah. Now forget about how many goals Benzema would also score. I think, imagine we had Gareth Bale, and Gareth Bale got good amount of goals as well in Real Madrid, and crucial goals. Not all the crucial goals has been coming from Ronaldo. I know Ronaldo has scored very crucial goals as well, but we have to also remember that Bale used to score goals. Benzema used to score goals. Like the season that one of the seasons that we had, even Morata off the bench got 20 or 22 goals. So everyone is contributing. And now imagine if Morata in that team could get 20 goals. How many goals would Messi get? You tell me. If Morata can get, Morata is dirt power, and he's getting 20 plus goals. Now imagine Messi quality. How many goals he would take? If I don't know, Mabala is the most obvious choice.
Yeah, it would be a ton. I think it'd be an interesting dynamic though, just because if they both joined in the same time, and I understand everybody in the chat. Listen to what I'm saying though before, because I know there's Barca fans and stuff here. Ronaldo has a bigger personality. You know what I mean? When it comes to being like superstars. And so I'm curious when it comes to who is the star of the team, because we've talked about it before with the Vinny Mbappe thing. Who is going to be the star of the team? You know what I mean? I still think it's probably Kylian, to be honest with you. But if it was Messi...
You mean Cristiano?
And Cristiano. Yeah, I exactly. My camera's messing up, but we'll do it. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I could see Cristiano still being the star of the team just in terms of what he brings off the pitch and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like if you think outside of football, Cristiano is a bigger global star.
That's what I'm saying. More followers, everything, yes.
I say that Messi is better than Ronaldo. This is my opinion. I know football. Like I'm not just a troll. I know a lot of you Barca fans know me from Football Chaos, and I only troll or I get on your nerves, yeah? But I'm telling you, you get more out of a player like Messi in your team than Ronaldo. Now, I think mentality-wise and stuff, Ronaldo is better than Messi when it comes to just mentality-wise, because Messi is God-gifted talent and Ronaldo is self-made through hard work. Like you are the biggest superstar of the team. You have won 5 Ballon d'Ors. You are still the first one who shows up to the training 3 hours before the training even begins. You are stretching, you are swimming. Mawada players, I remember Adebayor, he said like in one of the interviews, he said like, yeah, the training was about to start at like 10. I arrived to training like 7:30 and the lights were dark. But I heard some noise coming from downstairs, and I asked his staff member like, "What's going on downstairs?" And they were like, "Yeah, Cristiano is already swimming down there." So 7:30, and the guy is already swimming. The training begins at 10. So this is the mentality that he had. I don't believe that. I'm not saying that Messi didn't work hard. Of course, every player at that level, you still have to work hard. Otherwise, physically, you're not going to be hanging with the game, because it's a very demanding sport. But I really don't believe that he worked as hard as Ronaldo, because I think Ronaldo works harder than anyone.
Anybody, yeah. Yeah.
Work ethic, nobody can compete with him when it comes to work ethic. No one. I think no one in sports in general. Mabara, the guy is having a machine and drinking only alkaline water. He doesn't even drink like regular water, alkaline water. He has like a machine that regulates the pH of the water. For the people that don't know what
no
pH
cheat
is,
meals,
Mawada,
nothing.
Go and look it up on Google, Mawada. I'm educated. I know what pH is. If you don't know, Mawada, go look it up. Yeah, it's on you.
But no, I agree. I agree with you when it comes to that. I think for me, Neymar is one that you got to remember. I started liking football later than you. You know what I mean, too?
Yes.
And so, like, I was used to Messi being at Barcelona and everything like that. But when it came to Neymar, that like 2014 World Cup, the hair, everything like that. Brazil is my national team that I follow. He's one of them that the flair, everything about Neymar I wanted at Real Madrid, right?
But he plays on Ronaldo's position, though, Dali.
I know, but I'm just saying in terms of like
so
another reality. I'm not dropping them, and I can't even move Cristiano to the striker because then Benzema K9's getting dropped and stuff. I can't be doing that. But and then Pogba. Pogba is my other one. I loved Pogba in his prime when he was at Juventus and stuff like that. And then even the French national team, I rate him. So those are my two. But yeah,
for me, I would say Lionel Messi.
I think that's a great choice. I think that's a great choice.
I would take Lionel Messi. That's the one player. If I have to only choose one, I would say only him, and that's it.
That's good. I can't hate on that choice at all. So Luxon says Messi is a lazy trainer.
I used to like Frank Lampard a lot as well when I was a kid and watching football. I used to love Frank Lampard because he used to score bangers, Mawala. And I don't support anyone in the Premier League. So when I used to sometimes watch the Premier League back then as well when I was a kid. And I liked Frank Lampard a lot as well when I was a kid.
There you go. Well, we'll see who the next star is at Real Madrid, if we can get anybody else in the future and stuff. We talked about, if you guys are just hopping in here too, go catch the replay too. We talked about Nico Paz. We talked about maybe a new midfielder and stuff too, our early thoughts about Endrick, Camavinga coming back and stuff like that too. So appreciate you guys watching the replay. But again, Matrix on my channel. He was on it last week too. If you guys haven't already subscribed, we're trying to get Matrix to 1,000 subscribers. He said before El Clasico. I said before the next international break. So if you guys can subscribe to Matrix, to like the stream. My camera's dying, but it is what it is. But either way, we're going to try to reset it one more time. And then I will
Thank you so much, Dally, for having me on. And big up everyone in the chat. I'm new to this YouTube and stuff, but I'm here to stay. Like, I know that when I appear on Football Chaos, I banter a lot, but Mabala, I'm the villain Madridista here. And Barca fans, don't dare to bottle it this season, because then you have to deal with me. We have Isak in the chat. It says Matrix is the future, Mawala. Big up, Isak. He's my friend too.
Big up.
Much love to you, Mawala. Big up to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here to everyone.
Yeah.
Watching the content. Much love to all of you guys. Yeah, as always.
Yeah, big up everybody. Appreciate everybody. My camera's dying, but we're going to get out of here too. We are going to go send you guys over, though, to Omar and Sam, who are chatting Real Madrid versus Barcelona. I guess they're fighting already. So if you guys can, go say hi to Omar and Sam. Say Dally Raid to like the stream. Subscribe if you're new around here, guys. And we'll be back with my match preview very soon for the Real Sociedad game. Guys, appreciate you all. Cheers.
Hala Madrid. Y nada más. Hasta el final. Vamos, Real.
Vamos.